So recently, Chun-Li and by extension Street Fighter 6 have been blowing up on the internet in a much bigger way than normal, and it's all thanks to this Street Fighter 6 tournament stream. Now for starters, I'm just gonna say what we're all thinking. She's a very attractive woman, if I do say so myself, and I'm sure you guys all agree, you know? This seems really weird to say out of the blue, but I promise once I show the clip, you'll understand. But enough playing around, I'll show the clip now, but I can't show the whole thing for reasons you'll see.
And Stop Reset Please was also a strong Street Fighter 5 player as well. But here we are. Lensta indeed going with Kimberly. Yeah, that's a very interesting Chun-Li costume there.
Oh, it's a new costume recently released, so
Yeah.
I'll see about that. Well, sorry to keep you entertained.
Yeah, it just keeps you guys in mind. Street Fighter 6 is an 18 plus game, as you guys can see. That's
Yeah, all I'm gonna say right now is bro was caught in 4K Ultra Dolby HD digital. Bro is down bad, to put it lightly. While this event is funny on its own, it isn't quite worth making a video on, as it basically boils down to down bad lol caught in 4K XD. But if this isn't that bad, why are you making a video on it? Well, I can answer that in one word. Twitter! Because as we all well know by now, Twitter is sure to have a very normal take about this. You know, the same site that blows everything out of proportion and can't even do basic math. Yeah, well these people are here to give their very sane and normal take on the situation. Person number 1 says, I ain't ever want to hear another reason about why women don't feel safe in gaming spaces. Dog, what are you waffling about? Apparently a random mod you don't even have to download or interact with makes women feel unsafe. Just how privileged and deluded can you be for this to be a problem? But hey, that's just first world issues. Making a you problem an everybody problem. They followed their original tweet up with, to be honest, this kind of looks tame to the fucking Jiggle Physics ninjas added to Aegis. So a nude mod is somehow better than fucking Jiggle Physics apparently. Make it make sense. If anyone wants a rundown on that drama, it's pretty much the same shit that I'm talking about here in terms of Twitter reactions. The thing that really gets me with this post is how confident they are in being wrong. Although to give them some credit, they are consistent in their beliefs, even if the argument of mods causing harm to women is downright retarded, to put it simply. But what really sells the cake on this whole thread is them getting butthurt in their replies and acting like a dysfunctional Zoomer. From them asking someone to show them their hard drive, basically accusing them of being a pedo over them saying that women aren't threatened by this. There isn't even any mention of kids whatsoever, so I don't even know how we got to this point. To outright trying to be dismissive after instigating this whole situation. The best part is, after aggressively puffing up and putting on a show, the moment they get the slightest pushback, they block and dip because they aren't about it. Bro running and hiding like he's Ann, and he wants us to take anything he says seriously. SMH. On a continuation of this, another person quote retweets this and says, Bro, we gotta start putting naked men everywhere to make people in the QRT shut the fuck up. Yeah, of course being reminded how men constantly see women as sexual conquest and as something to be oogled at all times, regardless of context, is dehumanizing. I'll be real with you, if I saw Ryu with your fucking cock and balls out on a live stream, I'd be on the floor rolling till my sides gave out, and I'm sure many of you guys would also feel the same. If you don't agree, you're a literal alien. There's also sexual mods like that for the guys too, so is that sexual conquest, or does that just not count for them? If you want nude mods for the guys, you could have just asked, you don't have to do this blatant pandering. One thing I've noticed so far is the trend of people saying, if you want to be horny while gaming, just watch Pornhub comments, which, I'll be fair, sounds good at first glance but quickly falls apart. Oh, you play FPS games? Why don't you join the military and shoot people then? Oh, you play farming games? Why don't you pick up a hoe and till the fields? Also, this entire argument basically hinges on the assumption that people have no self-control and immediately have to start stroking it when they see an attractive woman. Like your first reaction to seeing attractive people is, oh, I'm about to come, I'm about to nut. The last person we'll be going over really takes the cake, which is an astounding achievement considering the high bar set so far. He says, since there are more people than there should be that don't grasp why this shit is disgusting, I'll try my best to explain. Fictional characters in media have no autonomy. He, she, it can't consent to anything, and neither male or female characters can consent to sexualization. Let's ask Chun-Li how she feels about this. Oh wait, we can't. Are we seriously saying that non-existent characters have rights? They don't have any because they're not actually real. Laws are for flesh and blood people. This argument sucks even more when you realize that Chun-Li is a video game character. She's literally meant to be controlled to the player's every whim. Like, if I play CSGO and make my guy walk into Molly fire or shoot my teammates, am I gonna get arrested for murder? No, because this shit ain't real and fictional characters don't have any rights. You would think that the characters beating each other up in a fighting game is also pretty bad since they didn't consent to assaulting each other. But apparently, since it's called Street Fighter and not Street Fucker, then assault is A-okay. He takes it a step further and follows it up with, so the decision to make a new mock-up of a character is very similar in mindset to creating deepfake porn. The only person who said yes to this is not the one being sexualized. Therefore, you're in the same territory as validating the consent of an actual person mentally. What this person doesn't get is that the reason why deepfake porn is frowned upon is the fact that it is based off a real person who can have no say in the matter. Whereas a mod for a video game does not, since the people in there never existed in the first place. There, answer that for you. Now quit being dense. It's like you have your head buried in the sand. All in all, while you can say that the dude hosting the stream is down bad and an idiot, because I feel like that's sort of the shit you check first before streaming. But to say all this other insane shit like how women are threatened by this or that this is rape or whatnot is insane and only serves as yet another example of Twitter having a normal one. It amazes me how Twitter has a special ability to take what would honestly be a pretty funny situation and turn it into an internet car wreck. That's all I have to say. See ya.
Let's play.